The Longboat Key real estate data is in, and the market is strong. Hi everyone, my name is Mike Rennick. I'm the senior broker, the team lead with Team Rennick Real Estate Services. We're part of that great Keller Williams on the Water family, serving the west coast of Florida. Today we're filming the video at Sea Place, which is one of the associations on the island. Behind me you're looking at that beautiful Gulf water. It's sunny today, it's probably upper 70s, a light breeze. Just a gorgeous place to live, work, and play. So what does the data tell us? We're going to break it differently, and I've got the notes in front of me so that I get this right. I want to talk about single family homes versus condos, because they are two distinct markets here on the island. So if we look at single family homes, the amount of listings, the amount of homes for sale in January are up 24.5% from a year earlier, and they're up 13.6% from last month. So there's more homes available. Let's take a look at the solds. What does that mean? The number of homes that have sold in the month of January versus the year before actually decreased by almost 67%. They remained even from last year. More available, a little bit of a decrease in sales. The 66 seems like a big number, but when we put the other metrics in place, it's not all that bad. When we look at the condo market, the amount of units for sale today is up 14.4% from a year earlier and almost 12% from last month. The number of listings that sold, condos, are up 52.6% over a year and up the same number over last month. So the condo market is stronger than the single family homes. Let's dig a little bit deeper. Let's look at pricing. When we look at sales and the number of units available, that just begins to tell the story. On the prices, and what I feel most comfortable using is the average price per square foot. That takes the little condos versus the big condos, the little homes, big homes, golf, non-golf, and so on, and kind of makes them as close to equal as we can. So the average price per square foot for a single family home in January was $574. That's up almost 20% from last month, and it's up 48% from last year. Good news story with that, prices are increasing. On the condo market, a little bit different. The average price was $452. That's down 6.2% from last month, down 4.4% from last year. Days on the market. How long does it take to get a property sold? 61 for single family homes. That's up a whopping 400% from last month. It's down 26% from last year. When we go to the condo market, we see they're both down. It was 86 days on the market, down 20% from last month, down 15% from last year. So what we're seeing here is some mixed data, but overall, I'll summarize that. When we look at, just to go a little bit deeper on months of inventory, I touched on it at the beginning, but actually there are 39 months available right now on single family homes. That's increased by almost 300% from last year. That's up 14% from last month. On the condo market, the amount of inventory was 10.1 months, decreased 25% from last year, down 26% from last month. So what does this all mean? This is just a start. We want to take a look at the metrics or the data down at a very micro level. The condo association you're looking to buy or sell, or the homeowners association. We see some numbers are up, we see some numbers are down. Overall though, we see a strong performance month over month. We're in mid-season right now, and when we look at the trend lines, and on the when we produce this video, we'll have the charts available, and the blog will have everything embedded into it. But you'll see overall, Longboat Key is a strong market. Properties are selling. Now the key is they have to be priced appropriate. Buyers have as much data available to them today as sellers do. So when something is aligned with the market, it moves relatively fast. Good news story for Longboat Key. Later this month, we'll go through some of the other local cities and we'll talk about the same things. To learn more, feel free to reach out. We're happy to do an analysis free of charge for where you live or where you want to buy. You can reach me at mike@teamrennick.com, or you can call me on my personal cell. That's 941-400-8735. Thanks for watching, everybody.